All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Wotakoi, Season 1, Episode 1.
Love is hard for an otaku.
Yes. I kind of know a bit about the premise of this show, but I'm really excited to get into it because I think it's been a while since we've had a romantic comedy that was maybe also serious with the romance.
Right.
Like it's either hardcore comedy
or I feel like it goes into romantic dramedy, right? Where it's there's some comedic moments for levity, but really it's more of a drama, right?
Right. And that's Oregairu for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Grand Blue, you could call a romantic comedy, kinda.
It's a comedy with a tiny bit of romance.
Tiny bit, yeah, exactly. That's like calling Devil as a Part-Timer a romantic comedy, you know?
Right. It's
it's a comedy.
It's comedy.
Yeah. And then, I've seen Toradora, which is far more romance than I would say comedy.
Right.
And then definitely also a dramedy as well. So I'm looking forward to watching this because I feel like it's going to fit this niche of things that I haven't really experienced that much of. But you have a bit of experience in this kind of genre.
I have a bit more experience, but more specifically, one of the reasons that I'm excited for this is not just because it's a romantic comedy that should focus a lot on the romance with comedy rather than drama, I'm guessing, although there's probably some drama.
Sure.
Is the fact that it's between adults.
Adults, yes.
And there aren't many of those.
Yeah,
there really aren't many of those.
Yeah, that's my understanding of the premise, is that they're adults
that are at work.
Yeah, and they're at work, right?
Right.
And that's probably the awkward part, is that they're probably not allowed to have any kind of office romance.
It probably gets complicated, or there's company regulations for that, or I don't know.
But I don't know which one is the otaku. That's the part. I assume both of them.
I'm guessing both of them.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
And then they might bond over that or something. But
right. And then it's which one of them knows which one is an otaku or not. You know?
Right. But either way, this should be really exciting because romances that are good and have satisfying conclusions. I don't know if this one actually ends with this season or not, but
probably not.
But either way, and then on top of that, having characters that are grown up and emotionally mature.
But they're otakus, Jacob.
They're otakus.
And as you and I both experienced just in personal lives, we are not, emotionally, mature individuals.
I have no idea what you're talking about. No idea.
No idea at all. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. All right, already they're hitting us with the relatable, am I right?
Yeah. Barely wake up, immediately grab the phone. Hell yeah!
My body nowadays, I cannot wake up with my alarm. I always wake up 10 minutes prior.
You set your alarm.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, you turned it off in your sleep.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, that outfit, that works pretty well with her hair.
Yeah. Nice.
私、百瀬なるみ。明るく元気な OL です。今日から新しい会社に勤めることになったんだけど。
Oh no.
And she's running to work.
初日から遅刻のピンチとか笑えないよ。
Oh no! Is she gonna get lost?
Hopefully not.
どうか今度の職場では私の秘密がバレませんように。
Oh no!
そしてまず電車に間に合いますように。
Oh!
Alright, that was close.
Well done. Please do not attempt to run to board the train.
Ooh,
OP time! Yes! Alright. Those are our main four characters. Alright.
That is one of the things that I generally look for in rom-coms, is anytime there's the canon couple, it's okay, but what's the side couple?
Right. Oh my god,
nice.
Yes. Oh my god.
They're just gonna
don't tease us, show.
They just start playing video games and stuff with each other, and there you go.
Oh! Oh my god!
Alright.
Oh my god, I love this! I love this so much! Okay, this is adorable.
Yeah, this is super cute.
I also love the idea that the OP was made by them with their cell phones.
Oh yeah.
Because it shows that they're already such good friends that they can kind of goof off and have fun. But she is not friends with any of them yet, so we have to bridge that gap. Yep.
Hi.
Make sure it doesn't look like you ran in.
はい、百瀬成美です。
おはよう。私はあなたの同僚になる小柳花子です。
小柳さん、仕事できそうでかっこいい。あと、
Yep.
おっぱい大きい。
前の会社で何かあったの？
なんというか、いろいろありまして。
いろいろ。
You have secrets. I will find them out.
Okay.
Already the double take.
Oh no, wait.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Do they
know each other? Oh no.
From where? From
Yeah.
when?
なるみ
From what
しまった。
pastime?
つい声かけちゃった。中学校以来だよね。久しぶり。
Oh shit, middle
She
school!
今日か
recognized
ら
him
ここ
from
で
middle
働くことにな
school.
ったんだ。
Wow!
私たち小中と
Oh,
同じ学
elementary
校だ
and
っ
middle
たん
school. That
で
makes
す
sense
よ。
too.
ほんと当然。今はとにかく安全第一だ。余計なことを喋らせる前に会話を切り上げよう。
いいよ
Well played.
Because he
well
knows
played.
about her otaku nature.
Watch, he'll totally guess it like immediately.
今度の夏コミは参加するの
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Yeah!
Yes! I love it!
正直
Oh my god!
殺そうかと思った。
隠してるって知らなかったんだ
同僚がいい人で
Oh
ほん
my
とよかっ
god.
たわ。
This is amazing.
はい、罠が。
So they're gonna be able to be friends
Going
really quickly
Oi.
then.
Right. And it's cool. Like they already kind of, were friends, and now it's just yeah.
この男廃人クラスのゲイオタですよってね。
He's like, everyone already
よし、
knows.
クエスト達成。
別に俺隠してるわけじゃないし
隠しといた方がいいよ。オタクはモテないぞ。
True.
彼女いるとか？
いませんけど
でしょうね。お前オタクな上に不愛想だもんね。
Wow.
なるみは彼氏とうまくいってるの
なーに？いつの彼氏の話してんの？付き合って1年の記念日を前にしてオタバレをきっかけに距離を置かれ振られた。
Wow.
女子は生理的に無理なんだって。
I know,
顔
fangirl!
は
Oh
忘
my
れすぎて
god!
気づいたら会社辞めてたわ。
飲めよ
Have a drink!
Yeah,
振られた
yeah.
くらいで転職する行動力がありゃオタクに理解のある人を探すってのはダメな
That
の
would make
ダメに
sense.
決まってんだろ。理解あるってことはそいつもオタクじゃん。オタクはキモいから嫌だ。
出た自分のことは棚にあげちゃう系不女子
Yeah, this is amazing.
お待たせしました。
何
タイプじゃねえわ。
Ah!
そりゃ振られるわお前
Yep.
ヒロタカはいいんだ
Oh my
よ。
god.
ヒロタカとは恋愛なんてさ。
Getting this all out right at the beginning is
Yep.
amazing.
Isn't having a rom-com with adults wonderful?
同僚の小柳さんが夏コミ知ってるみたいで同類じゃないかなって。
Oh.
ねえねえ、
How
今
did
日
she
ヒロタカと
respond?
一緒にいた人、ヒロタカの先輩？
あの人彼女いるってよ
マジかよ。恋愛ってほんと難しいな。
C'est la vie. C'est la vie. Yep.
Wow.
And-
Wanting to get to the train
Again.
まあこんな。
And they said the same like
Yeah.
public PSA,
今
reminder.
日も加藤ちゃん、今日は止まんない。
百瀬さん落ち着いて。
Ignored.
Playing a game at work.
Wait, what game is that?
こらこら、何自然に職場でゲームやり始めてんだ
This is such a guy conversation. He's
Yeah.
just like, bro, like we can talk about your childhood friend.
Wow. And he just has
こいつ
Yeah.
は学生の昼休みかよ
See,
love
Jacob, they're not adults. They're,
Nope.
they're kids in adult bodies.
小柳さん。
She eats
仕
alone.
事ができて同性としてかっこいいし、おっぱい大きいし、いい人なんだけど、
Am I cool enough?
気がなさすぎてちょっととっつきにくい。でも、あの時
Oh, wait.
確信した。こ 小柳さんもこちら側の人間だと。
Yes. I have this ability. I have this ability too. Like, you can find out if someone will.
念願のオタ友ワンちゃんがあるかも。
Oh, it's
しかし
sweet
それを
though.
確認するのはこちらもオタバレのリスクを伴う。この
What?
画像イベント常連コスプ
That
レイ
was
ヤーの
easy.
花さん？しまった！つい声が身長とは何だったのか。過去ジャンルで本を買ってもらったことがあるだなんて言えない。
Wait.
いつもサイト見てます。
What?
Oh.
まさかあなたもしかしてその名は捨てた。
Just keep saying it.
さんのファンだったの。さんの本買いに行ったことあるのよ。
有名レイヤーの花さん。
そうよ。
Oh my god.
No way.
Oh my god. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
私も花さんのファンです。
なるって呼んでもい
Oh
い。
my god.
あともう敬語とか気にしない
Oh
で
my
よ。
god.
Seeing this.
Fast friends.
私もその方が話しやすいし。
なんか盛り上がってんな。
He's like, what? Why is
Yeah,
everyone else
what's
making
going on?
friends? And
See, this is the real wish fulfillment. You know, being a functioning adult and a huge nerd with nerd friends.
yes.
実はコピー結構失敗しちゃって
どんくらい
200枚くらい。
200枚今度からは気をつけろよ。かわいいな。
She's quite cute. Yeah.
おい、ここちげえぞ。治ってんな。
じゃあ煙行ってきます。
お、お。
One mistake and he's like, hey, can you fix this?
Yeah.
And then he does. Whereas with her, 200 mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
she's cute.
Yeah, it's true.
ひろたか
So long ago.
That adorable red backpack and everything. And
くん、ちょっぱやで仕事終わらせていこう。
OK、18時ね。
Okay, okay.
なんで俺より少ない量の書類が俺より先に片付いてないのねえ。
それは
当ててやろうか。それはお前がタイムライン警備してたからだよ。
wow.
入力が遅い。
Oh my
それで
god,
もオ
wait.
タクか。
慣
Yeah.
れてると打てねえんだよ。
She's doing one finger at a time.
Yeah, what is this? Is this her typing?
If you
I
not
thought she
learned
was
home row.
I thought she was like hitting like specific keys in repetitive thing and then, you know, to undo like the mistakes and what have you.
ごめん、ちょっと待って。
ちょっとって何
Fighting
だ
boss
よ。
right now.
It's totally Monster Hunter.
ゲーオタ決め。
不女子黙っ
All right, so they're already fitting into their like
Dynamic.
their repetition, you know.
彼氏さんは何にします？
いや、俺は
Eh, fuck
彼
it,
氏では
whatever.
ないんで、腐れ縁なだけなんで。まあひとまず一番強いものを。
異性っていうよりオタ友だし。
Then a man.
Wow.
Oh
そ
my
れに私の
god.
好きになる人ってクズみたいな男ばっかりだからな。いつも間違えちゃうんだろう。
Oh.
乙女芸の分岐は間違えないのにね。
それな。
で、聞いてほしい話ってのはそ
Yeah, what
れ。
was the thing?
終わったなら今日はもう帰るよ。
丁寧じゃねえかよ攻撃
Oh my god.
ごめん、
Oh my god.
ごめん。二つもごめん。出るまで狩るぞ。
Yeah, just keep farming.
Yeah, yeah.
じゃあ俺でいいじゃん。
Yeah. Yeah.
何がですか。
バカなんです。
Are you stupid?
バカって何よ。
俺だったら素材集めだろうがレベル上げだろうが
Oh my
いくらで
god.
も付き合ってやるし、残業しても待っててやるし、失望させて泣かせたりしないし、そもそも間違えたなんて言わせないし、さらに来週末のイベントには売り子として同伴可能です。
Hey, you're hired!
With the
And they
handshake. I
started
love it.
dating. That is perfect.
That's
That is
great.
perfect.
And see, our
Oh.
rom-coms with adults, great.
Yeah. We just confess to each other at the end of the first episode.
All right, sure.
And
Let's
it's
try
not a
this out.
confession.
Right.
Because we're adults. It's a proposition. It's like, I can provide this, this,
Who knows?
and I can hold
might work
your
out good,
materials while you're selling stuff at the next game. You're hired, you know? Oh my god. She's gonna trade, like, you know, you want to, like, go make out? It's like, well, maybe after the event, you know?
I need these mats. If I can hit my sales numbers, you know.
Right. Help me get at least 2 rubies.
You're selling
you know?
yaoi. Okay. I might need to get into, like, the mindset a bit in order to help you market this.
No, he doesn't. All he just needs to stand there is take off your glasses, and there we go. Sales.
Yeah, and get his friend over there. And be like,
Oh.
hey,
There you go.
put an arm around each other. You should buy this.
Right. Exactly. Channel the Orin twin energy, you know? Yeah. Oh my god!
This is going to be adorable.
This
It already is
gonna be
adorable,
so
but like,
adorable.
oh yeah.
Go. Okay. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right.
So Narumi and Hirotaka.
Yes.
And they're just gonna start dating immediately.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I am so glad that the closest we got to that kind of melodrama was just
your boyfriend, and then
yeah. Well, right, but it was the I can never meet any nice guys. Oh no.
What about me?
What about me?
Like, seriously though, you know.
Yeah, baga.
Right.
You know? I loved that it was just brought up as like, well, sure, like we can go drinking, and
I'll help you
stay
level up and farm material.
Yeah, I'll stay up late with you as you work overtime.
Yeah.
And I'll make you never cry and wish you'd, you know, I'll make sure that you never see me as a mistake.
Right. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
But yeah, a couple that farms together stays together. So we had this joke in the Destiny 1 community way back in the day.
Oh, yeah?
Was that if you could farm a Vault of Glass with someone, which is one of the most buggy, just ridiculous raids, but it was so fun and so long and so difficult. Yeah, you could get through anything.
I see.
This was back before all the cheeses were things that everyone knew about, and this is like OG Destiny way back when. But there would be like times when I'd just see, like, well, not see, I'd be hanging out with people, and you'd hear the couples talking over live, and just be like, I'm gonna go by the loot cave. You wanna join me? It's just like, yeah, sure. And it's like, oh no, the couple's gonna go make out in the loot cave, you know, and yeah.
Wow.
It was adorable. It was funny. But anyway.
This is a great start to the show. I love that because, okay, this is a one-cour show.
Right. Yeah, we have 11 episodes, I believe, and 2 OVAs.
Right. And with something like that, one of the things that is kind of important is that you don't waste time.
Yep.
This was a similar sort of situation with, like, After the Rain. Very different circumstances and reasons why it had to move quickly. But in a situation like this, it also makes sense for it to move quickly because they're adults. But, like, it's one of those things where we don't have to deal with the blushing and the will they, won't they, and the, oh, my God, our hands touched. And, you know, right. It's just, hey.
You're an otaku, I'm an otaku.
Yeah, I'm a good man, you're a good woman. You know?
Oh my God.
And
but it's funny because she came into this with all these expectations set regarding how she was going to interact with people at work, and already she has shared that she's an otaku essentially with someone. And not only that, she has confirmed that she is a legendary yaoi creator, like a BL like artist writer.
Yep.
Which is amazing.
Oh yeah.
Amazing.
Oh yeah.
But then also that the girl that she's probably going to be like best friends with here
is a cosplayer.
Yeah. Who's legit.
Yes.
Like I barely recognized her in that cosplay.
Yeah, I didn't either. Like it took the point of her being like, wait, hold on. Are you that person? Where I was like,
no way.
But
because I thought it was just a thing of her like looking up other cosplayers, and it's
Sure.
like, oh yeah, that totally
I'm a
makes
fan
sense.
of this cosplayer, you know,
Yeah.
and then it's the, oh yeah, so I went to the same place, I think I saw you there, kind of a thing, right?
Sure.
But no,
No.
And,
I am that cosplayer.
right, like again, the ultimate wish fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
You're a nerd. You get a bunch of nerd friends at work, and no one, and we don't have to see anybody that's like, no, your nerd stuff's weird.
Yeah.
Semi-functioning and able to do your job, you know, at least moderately okay.
Moderately,
you know,
only 200
able to get
mistakes.
by, right? Exactly, you know, and then you know you have a nice potentially cute relationship, and you know, and
Yeah.
uh-huh,
Go have good times, getting food, drinks, and
Right.
just hanging
working
out.
late, and then just chilling afterwards, farming mats.
With your PSP or PS Vita or
Whatever it is,
whatever.
yeah.
This is adorable because the OP and the ED suggest that the four of them will become fast friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm interested specifically in the Kabakura boy because I feel like
He might be the normie.
he might just be the one out of the four that has no idea about any of this.
Mm-hmm.
So he fits kind of the usual role of the character that needs to be introduced to everything,
Right.
except he's not the main character.
Mm-hmm.
Oftentimes the main character, now this isn't a fantasy or a sci-fi or anything, but practically meeting this many otakus in your workplace is a
Oh yeah,
fantasy. that
it's
we'd all
exactly
want.
wish fulfillment. You know,
Right,
yeah,
right.
yeah, uh-huh.
I'm very much excited to see if they have to introduce him to things, and it's him being like, huh? Oh, huh? Or,
Oh.
oh, I'm into that,
Right. It's like, so you're telling me in order to sell these yaoi things, all that we have to do, Hirotaka, is just like stand next to each other and occasionally look at each other? Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, actually,
All
that
right.
is it.
Fuck
Yeah.
it. Why not? You know.
Yeah.
But
What I particularly want from this dynamic here
Mm-hmm.
is to have them start dating, right?
yeah.
And them just realize how awful they both live. Like their
Yeah.
daily schedule, regimen, and all that is just awful. They take
Oh,
just
man.
such horrible care of themselves, and they're just kind of like, this kind of needs to change. We need to adjust things a bit. And then the other friends get involved as the couple that takes things really seriously, and it's actually that they can learn from each other. Like they can take in some normie, self-discipline from Kabakura,
Sure.
And then Kabakura, who has no zest in his life, or no fun, just ends up being able to relive what it was like to be a young, teenager in some ways with
Yeah.
I don't know, going to conventions or whatever.
One of the things I am kind of curious about, though, is that Hirotaka said that he had a girlfriend.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
When?
Yeah. He
Had?
or
Right. Kabakura,
that Kabakura
does have a girlfriend.
has a girlfriend, right?
But it might just be Hanako then.
It might be Hanako, but if it's not, then that is definitely a point of drama because it seems like he was setting them up in the OP /ED. But yeah,
Okay. So it might be that he maybe has a breakup pretty soon or something.
yeah, it's possible.
But
And if
I would
he is
love-
actually an otaku, that would be a potential reason for it. But
I would just love it to be a thing where it's just double couples, dates and
oh
hang
yeah,
out and stuff.
oh yeah,
Super relatable. So cool. Also, the OP is absolutely precious.
Oh, super
I
adorable.
loved the bit where we saw them VR gaming together, but then the bit with the smartphone, selfie camera,
oh
video
yeah, and them doing
recording.
all the little sort of dance, just sort of goofing around things together. Yep, it was great.
It was wonderful.
Yeah.
Also, the idea that we've already had we're gonna start dating, but also the second time going to the same bar and little restaurant place or what have you.
Oh, we've got a place of
We
familiarity.
have a place of familiarity that they can go to,
Mm-hmm.
but I want to see them go to other environments where it's this is what people that date do,
Right.
And
Well-
just being awkward all the time.
Oh, yeah. There was
so awkward.
There was something I saw where it was okay, dating somebody that you like just would chill and hang out with, right, and play games with and stuff. It's like might seem great in theory, but if they're basically like one of the bros, eventually you'll have this realization maybe of, why am I dating one of my bros? Like, like
I'll just say that is the best thing ever, to be just absolutely dating someone where you have no feelings of pressure from each other to do anything ridiculously extravagant to prove your love. No, you're just like, hey, you little shit, like, get off the couch. You're hogging it too much. You're like, fuck you. And then they just like scooch in. And like, give me some of that blanket. And like, no. I'm like, yes, no. And you like pull the blanket over, and then you're like, your feet are cold. Your feet are warm. And it's just like, it's adorable. It's so sweet and stuff. Yeah. And there's also something really fun about introducing your flavor of otaku, because I don't really like use that word ever. I'm just using it in this context just for the show. Yeah. But like your flavor of like I really like introducing some people to specific anime that I feel like are just generally more people would, like, rather than the
beginner
ones that,
friendly. Yeah.
Very beginner friendly. And oh my gosh, it's so fun getting people to try their first anime and they like it immediately. Yeah. Because you can tell when people are like, yeah, I like that you like it. That's cool. But then there are other people where they're like, I'm not going to watch this with you anymore. I'm going to go home.
And just binge it.
I'm just going to binge it. Yeah. So let's talk about this, like in a week or so. It's like,
also, the fact that she ended up being almost late for the train twice. In a row, including her first day, that was great. That was great. Because I've totally been that person where I'm like, oh, man, okay, I was almost late. No, but I'm gonna do better next time. I'm gonna be on top of it. No.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god. My like professional workplace stories are so different than I think most people like that are my peers and stuff. Because I had such a weird like career before YouTube, if that makes sense. So like I worked at an office that was like one of those like super tiny businesses with like old people, like everyone was the average age was like 48 51 yeah exactly. And like there was the old,
you brought it down by 3 or 4 years.
I was so young there. I was so young there, and there was this awkward dynamic, I think, where like you could tell that there were the 3 young people there, and they were like 12 years older than me, and they all hung out together. And they were like the cool kids of the office. Right. It was straight up high school. It was funny. Because then whenever any one of them went to any of the older folk and stuff, you could tell that there was like this like general like, oh, hi, the young person's coming to interact with me. Yeah, absolutely. I'll help you out with whatever. And it's just like, wow. Wait, what? So then I would go and interact with the old people and stuff like that, and they were like terrified of me. Like I was like this harbinger that any day could be like.
It's the reminder that yes, I might die in the next few years.
Or no, like I might become obsolete, because the work that we were all doing was with like really old fax machines and tons of paper.
You don't need to say old, just fax machines.
Right. But I'm like 6'2" walking around. There's these like 5 foot like grannies walking around, and they're just terrified because I like come around the corner and then just see this Titan just show up. And they're just like, oh, hi, Caleb. And I'm like, oh, hi, good to see you. I just need to use the copy real quick. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah.
Use the copy.
Oh my god. I think this anime is going to perfectly like dredge up like so many old memories.
I am very excited to just get into kind of like the not campiness. Campiness isn't the right word, but like the
corniness.
Yeah, like that good corniness, maybe a little bit of cheese, and just like general adorable cute fun. Right. Like yeah.
And I love the main character. Narumi is a great kind of just like, like she has very good like mannerisms in general. But Hirotaka, I'm very interested to get to know him in what are the parts of him that are like hidden dysfunctions, if that makes sense, because we've already seen with her, she has a bit of a frazzled personality.
Right.
She's not really good with like discipline and stuff, or like certain things. She's she's got her flaws, and I think that's really exciting to see how she develops from there. But then Hirotaka, his main thing is that he's not very sociable.
Right, he's standoffish.
He's a bit standoffish. Yeah, Kabakura was trying to like just hang out and be friends with him, and he's just like
lunch break,
headphones in. Do you mind? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, okay.
I get exactly 30 minutes.
Right.
Every day to play games at work.
Right. Let me
I've
have
now
this.
spent 90 seconds talking to you.
Yeah. I now have a 8.6% less likely chance of being able to
find that mat. Yeah.
Materials. That was definitely Monster Hunter, like an older version of Monster Hunter. It's weird because there are like a few specific games that like so many anime like have like hard adverts in, it feels like. And I think Monster Hunter is like definitely one of them because there's like so many versions of the game. And I think there are some that they like don't like having like the exact like names.
Fafnir was playing Dark Souls at one point, wasn't he? And Dragon Maid?
No, I do not think he was playing Dark Souls. No, that would be Was he?
Maybe. I can't. Maybe he wasn't.
No, that doesn't feel right. I feel like he was playing an MMO.
Oh, he might have been. Yeah, but
because he was talking to other people.
No. Yes, no. Yeah. For a lot of it, he was playing an MMO. But I thought there was.
You saw like the UI thing of the 4 items centered on the bottom, like.
Well, I thought I remembered there being something where he was
walking around.
Well, but rolling. I thought I remembered seeing there be a point where there was rolling.
That actually might have been Monster Hunter again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
yeah, just in general, that game is crazy big.
It is one of those things where it's like I know there are a lot of games with one just because coming from a different country and stuff, I won't necessarily get a lot of the references and things, but
same.
But like I've never really played a Final Fantasy game or anything
right,
that.
Or like a Dragon Quest,
right.
Because I think that was what was in the OP. It felt like a Pokemon type environment, so the characters were probably like a Dragon Quest reference there, and that's going to be a fun thing. Is just kind of seeing what kind of references we do pick up, just with our otaku, knowledge, which is very minimal.
And I love that our main character is a yaoi fangirl, because usually I feel like that's relegated to the side characters, and I always get a kick out of those characters. So the fact that she's the MC, cool.
And to be fair, yaoi fangirls in anime are usually very one-note characters.
Yes.
So having them be the main character means that she's going to have a lot of dimensions to her beyond just the shtick of I like yaoi.
Right.
So there you go. But y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
We stream every weekday. The info's in the description.
Yeah, so if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.